Amy, you're next. They're the hysterical. You get very emotional or loud in emotion, and some people mistake that is that you're off your rocker. But that's how you respond. And basically, I feel the energy that your higher self is like as soon as that's how you respond, people are correcting you. And you're like, but that's just me. And so you feel like you don't have the right to be you. So you become very self-conscious of what's right and wrong. And you surround yourself with these people to learn a particular lesson of how your panic controls your world. So you can put your hand up here and begin to help how you feel panicked when you're about ready to feel embarrassed, about how you interjection, hey, the interjection of the way you speak. So, about noticing the pattern, I'm invalidated. Okay, they don't validate me. So you'll be talking about something and they're like, and then they interject and put their own thoughts in. And you have to understand that you know what it's like to be dishonored. You know what it's like. But the problem is you haven't let go of what that's like. Because you haven't let go of that, it keeps repeating itself. And you have to just, you can do this too. And you can think about it. This will help so you don't have to be so stressed. Make an appointment with me. We can get those out even further. But it will help to change the energies around you so you don't keep drawing those people to you. Because your higher self said that there's a part of you that obsesses about how you were corrected about that particular thing. So then your thought pattern goes boom, 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 boom. All right, just stop doing that. Amy Jensen. Here tomorrow, gone today. Wait, what? That sounds backwards. Who's walking backwards? There's something to do with something reversed. In reverse world? That's bizarre. What's that? Smelling coffee, but it's really tea. So your synthesizers are off? Yes. So you smell a color and see numbers that represent color. Do you understand? It's like the synthesizers are off. In this, okay. At 5 years old, you had invented stories and to help you explain why people are very lofty. And these pictures are still in your head, and you don't really believe that belief anymore as you're an adult. So you're talking about an old program that's overlaying who you are as you're trying to look out into the world today. So you can't help, like with Sharon, you can't help that old pattern. So when you're trying to look at that, you have this old picture in front of you, and that's going to distort what you're actually seeing. They said they want that energy field. Would she use it to protect herself? No, she just was creating stories. But it's the way you define lofty. It's your words. As a child, you're like, oh, and I'm never going to, what was that? I'm never going to be like them. Oh, so it was a very declaration. I'm never going to be like them. And because of that declaration, it threw off your meridians in your body, because it says that your acupuncture points, there are certain acupuncture points. Ooh. So your body has a habit of acting a certain way and behaving a certain way, especially an auto response. It's like, oh, let's go out to dinner, and all of a sudden, you're healthy, and then 2 seconds later you're throwing up, and you're like, I don't just understand what's happening. Your body is creating an auto response of not wanting to do something or to be somewhere. It's like when I saw this little girl, every time she thought to live in another state in the United States, and every time that they'd have to go back to the motherland, which was her dad's mother's house, there was a memory that her body's like, that was a bad experience. And so her body kept repeating it over and over, and it kept showing up physically.